Okay.
Perfect. So thank you, Halil. Thank you so much for taking out the time. My name is Omar. I head marketing for Kite One. It's a DeFi. It's a DeFi suite. We're bringing a lot of decentralized apps and bringing DeFi to the real world. And specifically for this, we are doing it for our learn to earn model for AirLyft, which is a growth hacking tool. So thank you so much for taking out the time. Could you just introduce yourself to us?
Yes, of course. My name is Halil. I'm graduate of electrical and electronic engineering. I also did my MBA at the same university, and I have been in crypto since 2016, and I did many investment in crypto. Now we are running our own project. The name is Heroes of NFT. Now at this moment we have idea on Avalanche, Zava, and also we are going to be part of Rocket Joe tools of Trader Joe that they are going to launch firstly with us. And so it is something great. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for your invitation. And whenever I have chance, I will like talking about our project, and also thank you for interest about our project. And so these are the personal information that I can give you. Thank you.
Oh, no,
Thank
of
you so
course,
much.
fantastic. Thank you for accepting the invitation. We're very excited about Heroes NFT, and we've been hearing a lot about the project. So definitely, it's something that we wanted to have a conversation with you about.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So now I'll just start off with the basic question. So could you just tell us a bit about your company or your project?
Oh, okay. So it's Heroes of NFT looks like from outside just only a collectible card game, but Heroes of NFT is a metaverse where players can create their own metasphere. We called metasphere to have a place in our metaverse. Shortly, we call it as metasphere, and roam the universe, interact and trade Avalanche NFTs with other users while enjoying to play to earn games in our battle arenas. And our entire project is named after our first game, Heroes of NFT for the time being. But we like the name of the game, like Heroes of NFT,
Mm-hmm.
is really working very well with the Google search, by the way. And in the future, we plan to use a different brand for the overall project so that we can offer additional games to our users. And not only the new games will be provided by us, but also we are going to provide an infrastructure for other game developers to deploy and take use of our game economy to launch their own game outside of our company. And also Heroes of NFT, our flagship. It's a turn-based collectible trading card game where you need to
Okay.
devise a strategy rather than rely on pure
Mm-hmm.
chains, or the strength of your heroes. You will battle with your heroes. This is something important against your opponents to complete missions and reach victory. Players can compete in arena battles or enter the tournaments to show off their talents while using distinctive hero cards. And also, I would like to emphasize this: our game is not an idle or click-to-earn game. It's a
Mm-hmm.
peer-to-peer, player versus player game, and we are developing something that we really like to play. And so, the strategies of the players are important. The management resources is important. There are many things, and also people needs a bit luck, by the way. And so,
Absolutely.
yeah, at the end of the day, our community really likes our game, and they can play our better version of the game, and they really have fun while playing the game.
Okay. Fantastic. That actually sounds super exciting. Even I would definitely love to, play my hands
Yeah.
at this. And obviously that I can see that your players can compete in arena battles. It's pretty much like a battle royale also that we can take part in, right? It's something like a concept of a
Mhm.
battle royale, right?
And also Hearthstone or Legend of Runeterra. It's something very similar to these games as well.
Mm-hmm.
But our game mechanic is 100% fully developed in-house by us.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I can see why the project is becoming so popular. It's fantastic to hear it.
Yeah,
Fan-
because Ömer, we are sharing something with people before they are investing, and so they
Absolutely.
already saw what we are preparing them, and they also see how it's progressing day by day. And so now everything is fantastic. In our
Hmm.
launch network, we are working, cooperating, partnering with the most successful project like Trader Joe, Zawa. They are unique projects, and also we really appreciate them. Also, they understand the value of our project, and so they will also they really like us, by the way. Maybe in the other question I'm going to tell about the team behind of this project, but we are
Absolutely.
easygoing people and open to criticism, and improving our project according to feedbacks.
Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Could you tell us could you tell us something about the amazing team responsible for Heroes of NFT?
Okay, so in the beginning of the conversation, I told that I'm graduate of electrical and electronics
Hmm.
engineer, and I have MBA degree. So I am not a hardcore engineer because of this MBA. I have system engineering and many years of management experience. And also this is something important, by the way. Our project is launching on Avalanche, and I am
Okay.
an early investor of Avalanche as well. I have validators, and
Okay.
yeah, many people knows my nickname, and also uh, as a community member of Avalanche, I really like Avalanche, how its technology behind the scene, and also the things that Avalanche is achieving is very valuable for crypto, and I'm supporting Avalanche always, and I will always support Avalanche. But yeah, for the other things, I have been in crypto since 2016. I have many other investment as well. Now I wanted to our own project in crypto. You know, we are crypto enthusiasts, and we love and turn it into a lifestyle. And now we are developing Heroes of NFT project with my teammates since April 2021. It is
Okay.
not a project that pop up out of blue, but our community knows us since April 2021. I am the CEO of the project. My friends call me as CEO. I don't know what's the meaning, but anyway, two of our co-founders are graduate of computer engineer, and one of them
Okay.
has a master degree in the same department, and his master thesis is about augmented reality and virtual reality technologies. And we have another co-founder. He has financial background with strong
Okay.
skills in financial analysis, analysis, and for the co-founder team, all of us graduated from the same university. It is something important and know each other for a long time. Even we are living in the same city, so we have a really co-founder team that's person know each other, and the competence of our co-founder team is has really important variety. For instance, one of them is taking care of smart contract coding, the other is leading the game development, and I am doing the business development and creating strategies. And
Okay.
yeah, the last one is also doing our always financial analysis, which is very important, and also running the simulations. So the co-founder is team is very competent, and also since we know each other for a period of long time, so it is the the team is very close to each other. Let me say in this way.
So there is a trust between all the team members. There is a trust and there's a connect,
Yeah.
definitely. So that's why it's fantastic. No wonder the project is so successful. Definitely. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Perfect. So now just moving on to the next question. In this particular space, what is it that you're trying to solve, simplify, or give to your community members? And were there any challenges, and how did you overcome them?
Okay. In fact, our aim is to solve the problems that we face in GameFi before. For instance, we are solving the entry barrier limitation for the newcomers. Most of the GameFi products for the newcomers, it is always very expensive. Like it's very costly. I know that there are some GameFi projects that is asking, or people needs to spend like 8,000, 9,000 US dollars just to start to play the game. And so this is something that we always criticize, because okay, GameFi is important, finance side is important, but also the games should be played by many people, because at the end of the day, if we are going to work on gamification of something, it shouldn't be that costly. And so we are solving the entry barrier limitation for the newcomers and new community member, and creating a game ecosystem that is linked to our overall metaverse. Because in the team, we are always saying it's important, I think, we need utility. When we are making brainstorming meetings, we are always saying, okay, so we are going to put this, so what is the utility of it? Or how we can increase that utility? And so our game ecosystem will be linked to our metaverse. And Plato mechanism that people who want to earn extra income can benefit from. Like, I don't like that sentence. Let me repeat it. I'm a bit tired and a bit sick. Sorry.
That's okay.
We are establishing a Plato mechanism that really people enjoy, and also instead of creating something simple, like for instance, the common understanding is when you play a game, okay, the winner is taking some amount of token. So this is something like this happening in play to earn games. But in our model, we are implementing reward path system that is very flexible, and for every 30 days, we are going to have some aims for the players. As long as if they have enough win-loss ratio, they will going to be in another tier. And if they cannot pass to another tier, it means that they should play more. But the good side of this is, like, also although we are going to implement elo ranking that is used in chess, but with this reward path system, the competence of the players are going to more or less similar in the same tier.
Okay.
So so matching system is very important, and we are making it more powerful. Although we are going to implement elo ranking system, and our reward path system is increasing the quality of the matching system very much.
Okay, fantastic. It's great that you're keeping it economical so that it has mass adoption. Giving it access to a lot of normal people who do not have such access to funds, like you said. Otherwise, stuff is very expensive otherwise. So it's good.
Yes, and also we have another solution for the mass adoption, by the way, and I'm going to tell it later on.
Okay.
Let me give you some information. The mobile version of the game is going to be, because of the limitations in the app stores, without any wallet or that kind of solution. But people can play our game without the play to earn mechanism.
Okay. That's
So,
that, that's that that's very convenient, I guess.
yes, yes. And so, for instance, when our game is on App Store, they can play, but
Mm-hmm.
they will not earn. But I'm pretty sure that we are going to attract many people from outside of crypto while they are playing the game, and so they would like to try the play to earn version of the game. So we are going to
Mm-hmm.
attract many people to Avalanche ecosystem. So this is
Okay.
our another aim.
Okay. That's fantastic. It's good that you have this broader vision, for a lot of people who can play it on the mobile app store and on the actual platform as well. It's
Hmm.
fantastic to hear.
Hmm.
That's fantastic. Now,
So,
coming to the token utilities, could you just help us understand a bit more about your token utility and how will you be preventing, from excess dumping of your tokens, control excess dumping of your tokens, if you have any?
yes, yes, yes. So the important thing about utility, uh, for instance, let me give you an example. Uh, many, not the play to earn, but DeFi applications are using this. And in Pancake, for instance, they are making lotteries and trying to decrease the circulation supply. But what's happening with them? Since lottery is not a utility for the user of DeFi applications, most of the time lottery is just how can I say, an unuseful way to protect the price. So the utility is something that is like how can I say uh, more useful. It should be not similar to lottery, for instance, because in one of the AMA asked me anything session. One of the person asked me, "Will you have any plan to implement lottery?" Of course not, because lottery is not providing any utility. And so in gamification area, if you don't have any real utility, then the solutions are obviously going to be unuseful for the ecosystem. But anyway, so the home token serves as a governance token. I gave that information to tell our understanding what is utility. So just I gave this lottery example. But let me return back to your question. Uh, the home token serves as a governance token, and we will distribute majority of home supply via gaming, yield farming, and NFT with home token staking. Okay, gaming rewards, yield farming rewards, and
Mm-hmm.
staking NFT together with HON token to earn HON token. So this is basic mechanism that will create enough HON token for the ecosystem. And staking NFT with HON token is for our small investor who do not want to lose money in any impermanent loss. HON token will be staked together with NFTs to earn more HON tokens. So it's a kind of creative way we are creating a kind of LP by using NFT and our HON token. And they are going to deposit to our yield farming contract. And because we don't like single stake, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
uh, at the end of the day, when there is a single state without impermanent loss, the ways are staking and dumping the rewards. So everyone knows it. But in our solution, uh, since we are sticking of HON token to an NFT, the whales or I don't know, big investors, they cannot deal with 100 cards to stake and making LP and putting into the depositing into the yield farm contract. So it is a bit hard for them. And so this solution is for our small investor. And
So,
sorry, I couldn't hear. Did you say something?
got it. Got it. No. I just said got
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay. So, and also, there are other utilities of our home tokens. Player will stake their NFT character cards, and will need to utilize home tokens to construct new NFTs, such as items, weapons, and power-ups as ERC 1155. But
Okay.
of course, there will be drop rate, and this
Mhm.
user-created NFTs are NFTs that will be demanded by the gamers in our ecosystem.
Okay.
And
Fantastic.
and thank you. And also holding HON tokens grants player entrance to special competitions and the tournaments with extra yields, the tournaments that we are going to arrange. And these
Mhm.
yields are not limited to our HON reward money,
Mhm.
but also items, collectibles, and power-ups also will be distributed in our tournaments. And another benefit of the HON token is that it will be used by our users in our marketplaces, in our marketplace.
Okay.
And so I think I already talk about many utilities,
Yeah.
but the most important is coming. Our metasphere land from our metaverse. They will be sold with HON token. And
Okay.
so the last but not least, HON token serves as a voting purposes, and also it is going to be our DAO organization token as well.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. That was very deep for sure. But definitely, I can see a lot of you for sure. Definitely very
Yes, but
interesting for a lot of us here.
and these utilities are just for the beginning, and we have many plans, and we are going to increase the utilities of HON token day by day. People are going to see this, and also we have some other plans, but let me not disclose it because
Of
they
course,
are
I understand.
really valuable ideas.
Okay. Great, great. So, next question. I am Heroes of season on game to tournaments and beat your prize to. Right? Could you please emphasize more on the of playing the game that you create or the users will have to do you guys hold
Uh,
the but that you can also
no, I cannot understand you because the voice quality is not enough. It's cutting. Can you repeat?
repeat. Uh,
Ömer?
yes, me now.
No,
Uh,
the voice is not fine. Maybe
let
it is
me
because of me.
um,
Mm.
one second. Uh,
Okay.
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes. No, it's fine. It's fine. So maybe it was the problem of the earbuds. Okay.
Probably something. That's why I just thought I'd
Uh,
take it to the computer audio. Perfect. So let me just rephrase it. So from what I understand, Heroes of NFT is an online card game that you attend and you can defeat your opponents, right? Could you just
mhm.
emphasize something on the cards which are being used to play? Is it something that you create or the users create? And does Heroes of NFT hold tournaments, or it is something that an organization can, create?
Okay. So it is a really great question, by the way,
Thank you.
because it is important to tell our vision about what we are thinking. Yeah, the NFT assets are the core components of the gameplay, and the players will be challenged by the game and by each other with the Heroes of NFT cards. They need this.
Mhm.
Other NFT assets, which will be generated by players in the game and sold in the marketplace, will enrich the gameplay and making it more enjoyable. The fun of the play. And while NFT assets are player ownable, they are also be tradable on the marketplace. And moreover, by staking NFT cards together with HON token, people can have create passive income So it is important. Also, as an organizer, people are going to have the privilege to create their own rules for the tournaments. For example, they can decide the entrance fee and adjustment of the tournament price, and but it can be only it can be only done by land owners from our metaverse. So that if you are a land owners, you can arrange customizable tournaments. You can rent your heroes. In fact, you can create your own game goods as long as if you have land from our metaverse. And
Okay.
yeah, and at this moment, we haven't opened our in-house developed algorithm creating our NFTs, because our NFTs are not JPEG NFTs. Uh, there is 256 bit coded properties of the cards, like attack, defense, or agility, or there are many hidden properties there. And but we didn't open it because it is something that we created in-house. But in the future, we are planning to open it for other NFT creators, and so that they will be able to include their NFTs in our gaming environment. So this is an important plan, and maybe like uh, I believe in 1 year, Heroes of NFT is going to be converted to an infrastructure for other project owner. So this is our plan, but step by step we are progressing. Okay, so this is metaverse. People are going to enjoy their time, spend their time, and they will play. So this is our game, Heroes of NFT. So people are going to have the idea what they can do in Heroes of NFT. I mean the developers and the creators. And so when we start to open our resources for the other people, creators or developers use, then it's going to be an avalanche.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That's so great to hear that. Fantastic. Now, moving to the next question, like we understand Heroes of NFT is a cross-chain platform. Could you just could you just help us understand what all are the networks that you're specifically targeting, particularly?
Mm-hmm. Uh, it is a bit tricky question, by the way. Um, Heroes of It is a subnet ready project.
Okay.
So the cross chain means the subnets of Avalanche network. But for instance, today we have X chain and C chain.
Mm-hmm.
X chain is having different consensus, and the C chain is running EVM. And so, like 5 years later, you will see many subnets on Avalanche.
Okay.
Like not only X chain or C chain, but maybe people are going to see other, like Tezos chain or Bitcoin chain. I don't know. And but at this moment, the subnets are coming. So, for instance, Heroes of NFT is going to have its own subnet with the rules of Heroes of NFT chain, let's say. And the important thing is the communication between this chain.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why our project is a cross-chain platform on Avalanche. Like people can transfer the token between X chain and C chain seamlessly. And we are the only the project that the token can have this highest technical level on Avalanche. Yeah, the developer of Avalabs making this. Now we already make this, and in the near future, after the release of a wallet that is supporting this property of cross chain of Avalanche, then I believe the numbers of projects are going to increase.
Okay.
So it is something that is very important for Avalanche network. But if you are asking this question in terms of like if we are going to be exist if we are going to exist in other blockchains, maybe it's possible. It's possible because we are already EVM compatible.
Hmm.
And but our home is Avalanche, so we will stay on Avalanche. But in order to attract more user to Avalanche, we can put deploy some version of our game in other um, blockchains as well.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, going through your project, like it's a great concept that you're bringing a story of heroes to fighting, and you've done
Yeah.
fantastically well, when you're communicating that. Could you just let more of the community members know about there's a particular statement, unique story structure that allows you to enter a metaverse in the year 2073? So what is the story which is being referred to over here as far as heroes are concerned?
Okay. So we are working with creative director for our stories, and I'm
Okay.
going to tell her to watch it as well. So this is her name is Sue. So this is your part. I'm going to talk about you, Sue. Yeah, we are working with the creative director, and our creative director is writing the stories of the characters or our metaverse, and we believe that it's very important to create emotional connection between the
Hmm.
players and the characters. And so we are spending so much time, and all of our creative director is very dedicated to work on it. And also we have concept artists that creative director is providing feedbacks to our concept artists, and then they are creating the words in her mind. But the story of it, like let me tell you something. 2073, especially because of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. There is an item there that make a pun about how 42 the answer to the ultimate question of life, universe, and everything. And if we disregard the zero in
Hmm.
2073, it is making 2 times 7 times 3, which is 42.
42.
So we hide a little reference there, but at the same time, you can add the zero, and the final answer will be zero. So maybe reality is nothing. So there is a kind of message from her. So the year of 2073 is, for instance, as an example, it has meaning, and also in her stories there are many hidden meanings. So waiting for our readers to discover them, and so
I love
we
this.
have.
Yeah, I like this emotional connect that you have, definitely, that you're trying to build definitely with your users and your heroes.
Yeah, and also I am observing this with our players. They are saying that this character is my favorite, and
Okay.
this character is. And for instance, one of the players told me he's looking for Son of Art, and he would like to. He claim, but at the end, they are paying AVAX, and maybe he wouldn't like to claim another one. So instead, he's trading one of his character for Son of Art, and
Okay.
we are what I asked him why, because Son of Art is a singer normally, that character, and I learned that he's also a singer, and
Okay.
so he's trying to find the card of Son of Art in his collection. And the other interesting thing, we have our NFTs we are selling our NFTs since July 2021,
Hmm.
and we already sold. I think today we reached 14,000 NFTs on Avalanche,
Okay.
and
Wow.
maybe yeah, yeah, and we exit 6,000 worth of AVAX sale of this
Wow.
like, yeah, 14,000 NFTs. So I believe not today maybe, but tomorrow We are going to have the most NFTs on Avalanche as a project.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
haven't, yeah, I haven't checked this, but we are on this direction, and we will reach that point, I believe.
I'm sure with the space at which you're going, definitely, and the kind of work that you're doing, it's crazy. Definitely, I'm sure you're going
Okay,
to achieve the goal for sure.
okay, okay, thank you very much.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, I'll just move on to the next question. If you could just emphasize a little bit, of the economics mentioned on the website. There are three separate modules: NFT card, HON tokens, and the HRM tokens. Could you just briefly summarize each of these three things?
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, we created really great economy, by the way. And normally, since we are engineers, before implementing something, we are always working on the design. And because I gave all the information, we are a engineer team, like two computer science engineer. I'm electronic engineer. Okay, we have one financial, so it is also important. So, but we are always before starting coding or implementing something, we are always working on the design so much, and so we, in order to summarize what we are planning in our mind, we created a division of labor. Just because in this way we can tell it more simply to the people and transfer the knowledge. So these are farmers, workers, and gamers. And farmers are the investors in yield farm protocol, and
Okay.
they are supplying the home token for the ecosystem. But not only this, also yield farming and also NFT staking with home token. Also, it will be done by the farmers,
Okay.
and so the necessary fund will be purchased by them, and they will be able to benefit from the generated income. And also, farmers are expected to be from our early adopters, especially those coming from our community cell. We have a strong community, by the way, and we made a community sale to them like 3 months ago, or 2.5 months ago,
Okay.
and we intentionally we didn't make the advertisement of it very much or marketing, just only in our group, and nearly 800 community members attended that community sale, and we already sold like 450,000 US dollar worth of home token.
Wow.
Yeah, and at that moment we created our farmers,
Okay.
because in our division of labor we need farmers, and they should be also important to be loyal to our project.
Mhm.
And also, I would like to tell you an interesting thing for you. Our biggest investors is our community. They are
Oh,
doubling,
okay.
or yeah, their investment is higher according to institutional investor or VCs.
Mhm.
So our biggest
Your
investors is
community
our
is the,
community.
your community members are the biggest investors, more than your retail and VC investors, for sure.
Yeah,
Fantastic. That
and
means you have a very strong community. Fantastic.
yeah, we did it because the important thing about the GameFi project, it is the community.
True.
And also at this moment, we uh, our project is on Java and Trader Joe, and it happened because of our community support. When we are making meeting with other people, other projects, they're always saying that you have an amazing community, because I really appreciate them, and I'm really thankful for our community, and also we are defending their rights, and in our tokenomics, they saw it, how we are defending their rights, and uh, yeah, tokenomics are always pain in the neck, but our community really likes our tokenomics, so paid back what they did for us in this way, in a good way,
Fantastic.
of course.
Fantastic. That's great. That's great. The loyalty that they've shown clearly looks like it's paying off for sure. No wonder they're so
Yeah.
strong towards. Definitely. That's great. That's great. So now,
But
unfortunately,
the time is up.
no, 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 no,
No.
no, 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 not yet.
Okay, so I'm going on because we
No, no,
have
no.
division of labor. So I talk about
Okay.
farmers,
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Please go ahead.
and there are gamers. Gamers has a understandable concept. They are expected to be mostly younger users,
Mm-hmm.
and they will be online on the game to earn HRM tokens and HON tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And they will be able to do. They will also be the ones who spend AVAX to buy NFTs and spend HON in the markets for hero NFTs,
Mm-hmm.
skins, lands, hero items, hero superpower, and also spending HRM for the in-game items. Uh, these skins and cosmetics are very important uh, for our game. And the young people really like to spend money on just on skin and cosmetics. So the good thing about our investor portfolio in our community, they are mostly young, very young people. I attended to an event and I met with many of them, and at the moment because I'm a bit old compared to them, but yeah, yeah, I'm meeting with our investors. So 18 years old. Uh, is coming out. So I joined the community cell, and we are of course there are investors and telling everything what is going on, and I really got very happy because we have gamers, and we establish our farmers,
Mm-hmm.
and so everything is going to be. I have a feeling, the design that we made is going to work very well.
Fantastic.
And
Fantastic.
and the other thing is workers.
Mm-hmm.
So workers will be the ones who do not play the games as much as gamers, but
Okay.
want to have an income from the game. They
Mm-hmm.
like gamification, but they would like to play the game. So there are many people like this. Uh, they will spend AVAX to buy Hero NFT to stake
Mm-hmm.
together with HON token to generate other NFTs required by the gamers. But at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, they need to have HRM token from the gamers because HRM tokens are going to be burned while creating new NFTs for the
Yeah.
gamers.
Got it.
Yeah, and so there is an interconnection between this group. And generation of these new NFTs will require, as I said, burning of HRM or some percentage of HON token.
Mm-hmm.
So workers naturally will be HON holders
On holders.
as they,
They'll have to stake that definitely.
yeah, exactly. And the important thing about our economy, it is, we think about it while designing this. And in our from our economy, if you would like to have something from our economy, you don't need to be in one profile. You can be anything. And so the important thing is you need to decide which part of the economy you would like to exist. And the other important thing is nearly 50% of our token has not been sold, just will be distributed with um, yield farming or in-game rewards or NFT
Mm-hmm.
staking together with HON token. And so we have a kind of leverage that we can use and attract people and increase the number of players in our ecosystem or other workers or farmers.
It's fantastic. That's actually fantastic. That's a great strategy, honestly. That means, you're creating a certain amount of, excitement definitely
Mhm.
because you still have a lot of tokens left away for sure.
Yeah, many projects are selling the tokens because it is
Mm-hmm.
guarantee money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's, yeah,
But but
it's
obviously what you're doing is scarcity attracts demand, right? Definitely.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And so we will use it as a leverage to promote our
project.
and also to also in order to create connection with our project. So it will be used by us.
Fantastic,
Thank,
fantastic,
thank you.
fantastic. That's great. That's actually great. So, in the immediate goal plan for Heroes of NFT, what is the roadmap that you have, and what is your long-term vision for the project?
Okay. So nowadays we are a bit busy, but we already got takes. We already planned our long-term vision in the past before this IDO period, and also still we are following this very well. The first, we are going to increase the number of our team members. At this moment, we are 12 people. Yeah, we are 12 people, and the number is going to be like most probably doubled soon.
Okay.
When we finish the IDO, uh, we are going to hire more game developers and smart contract coders or front end and many people in different disciplines. Also, most probably we are going to talk with another graphic designer. Most probably we hired him, and the number of the member of the team is increasing day by day. And so, if people, some people are going to watch it, and so if they believe that their qualification is fitting or they have some ideas that would like to share with us, they can send an email to me. My email address is memur@heroesofnft.com. And so we are always working on the CVs that is submitted to us, and maybe they can be part of our team in the future. The most promising project on our lines. Not I am the co-founder of it, but
No, definitely
yeah.
we see a lot of potential. I see a lot of potential, definitely.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And okay, so let me talk about our roadmap. Our future plans include renewing the arena design and creating 3D versions of the characters in order to make the
Okay.
experience more realistic and effective while playing the game. And in addition, we plan to integrate voiceovers of characters and emoji chats.
Okay.
Like we have characters, but I'm pretty sure that our community is going to be very surprised with the sound voice of our characters, because we already finished the records of the voice of our characters. And when they are going to click on a character, they will hear that she is or he is talking, or yeah, talking to them.
So
And
are you taking these voiceovers from different pop culture references and movies and cinemas around? Definitely.
yeah, and also our creative director is including small details about the origin of the characters.
Okay, interesting. Very nice.
Yeah, some special words in their language, and also as much as possible, we try to work with the accent owners. And I'm pretty sure our community will really like it. And in the process of moving our project to the metaverse, we have plans to launch our metaverse lobby screen and sell land, start using avatars, and launch AR and VR applications. Uh, the audience may not remember, but I would like to emphasize. Normally, we are very strong. We have very strong skills in AR and VR technologies as a team.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
so, yeah, master thesis of one of the co-founders is just only AR and VR implementation. And so, but here we are creating the foundation. And after we finish with the foundation, everything is going to be, people cannot imagine what is the Heroes of NFT is going to reach at some
Okay.
point.
Yeah, definitely
And
it's gonna skyrocket for sure. Definitely. We believe it's definitely gonna hit the moon.
Yeah. As an end goal, people will be able to create their own metasphere, roam the universe, trade their NFTs. I will. I don't want to forget this. Our NFT secondary market in one of the NFT marketplace. Let me check. Um, on NFTs, Heroes of NFT character cards. Yeah, 1,112 worth of AVAX sale volume in one of the NFT marketplace on Avalanche.
Oh, wow.
Uh, yeah, and the game uh, most uh, most of the people on Avalanche was not aware of us, by the way, Ömer.
Okay.
Uh, and now with the Zava IDO and also with Trader Joe, everyone knows us now. They are coming to our Telegram group or social media. So that number is going to increase very soon. And
Fantastic. Fantastic. Looks like you got your name out there just in time and with the right people. Definitely.
yes. And hold on, yeah, nearly more. Yeah, nearly 75,000 US dollar worth of with the actual price of AVAX. The trade volume is very nice. And also, we don't do any wash trade. I
Okay.
know NFT NFT persons are doing this, but we don't do this at all. And also, people are going to able to design their own avatar and create their own NFT place that they can sell or exhibit. Uh, and so many innovations are waiting for them. And also in the short term, we are going to implement the spell cards into our game mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
And also we are starting using our the hidden traits of attributes of our heroes cards. And many things are waiting for our community. So these are our long-term roadmap
Exciting.
plan.
Exciting road ahead, definitely. Exciting road ahead for sure.
Yeah, and also the good thing we have really having great trust from our community because we started this project together with our community. Our designs was really not high quality, but with the support from our community,
Community.
uh, yeah, we improved the project, and they are saying that we cannot believe how in a very short period of time how that happened with the project. But yeah, normally 6 months is not a very long period of time in real life, but in crypto it is like 6 years maybe.
It's constantly changing, constantly evolving, and things can happen like that.
Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. I'm so glad you took out the time, Halil, to have this conversation with us. It was a pleasure having you. And
Okay, thank you.
definitely we see Heroes of NFT going huge places for sure.
Thank you. I hope it will happen as according to our plan. And also, it's really a pleasure to talk to you. And maybe like 3 months later we can evaluate what did happen with Heroes of NFT, how it's progressed, and
Absolutely.
so we can repeat this interview with you later on.
Absolutely.
To
Absolutely. We'll definitely love to host you again. Definitely.
Yeah, and to see what did happen, or what is waiting for our community. So this is the actual point at this moment, 31st of January. So
Yeah,
today.
exactly. 3 months later, definitely we will revisit this.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you, thank you,
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 Thank you.
thank you, thank you.